What causes Windows boot errors, and how do you troubleshoot them? Imagine turning on your computer and instead of the usual welcome screen, you see an error message or a black screen. That moment can be frustrating, but understanding what causes these issues can help you fix them quickly. When Windows does not start properly, it is often due to problems during the boot process. This process involves several steps, starting with the firmware, then the Windows Boot Manager, the operating system loader, and finally the Windows kernel. Each step has potential points where errors can happen. One common cause of boot errors is corrupted or missing system files. These files are essential for Windows to load properly. If they become damaged or deleted, the system cannot start. Hardware failures are another frequent reason. A failing hard drive or faulty memory modules can prevent Windows from booting. Driver issues also play a role, especially if a recent update causes incompatibility. Malware infections can corrupt boot records or system files, leading to startup problems. Lastly, incorrect BIOS or UEFI settings, like boot order misconfiguration, can stop Windows from loading. The first step in troubleshooting is to identify where the error occurs in the boot process. If you see a message like "Bootinger is missing," the problem is likely with the boot configuration data. If the screen freezes after the Windows logo, the issue might be with drivers or hardware. Once you know the stage, you can use specific tools. Windows has a built-in feature called Startup Repair that scans and attempts to fix common boot issues automatically. You can access it from the Recovery Options menu. Running the System File Checker command, which is SFC scannow, can repair corrupted system files. To fix boot configuration problems, commands like bootrec/fixmber, bootrec, and bootrec/rebuild are very useful. These commands repair the master boot record and rebuild the boot configuration data. Checking the health of your disk with commands like dism cleanup image/restore health can help identify and fix disk-related errors. Resetting BIOS or UEFI settings to default by clearing the CMOS can resolve misconfigurations. Also, inspecting hardware components like RAM and storage drives is important. You can test memory modules individually or check if the drive is detected correctly in BIOS. Adjusting the boot order to prioritize the drive with Windows installed ensures the system boots from the correct device. Disconnecting external devices like USB drives can prevent conflicts during startup. Scanning your system for malware is another step, as infections can corrupt system files or boot records. Keeping your drivers and firmware updated helps prevent compatibility issues that cause boot failures. These steps reflected how Windows manages its boot process and show where problems can originate. Compared to other operating systems, Windows relies heavily on its boot manager and configuration data, making these areas common points of failure. Knowing how each part works and how to troubleshoot them can save you time and help keep your system running smoothly.